Yo. You already know what time it is, man. We rocking back with the Moving Forward podcast. I'm your host, Flo Barmer. Before I start the show, I want to shout out Flossie Pet Parlor. You already know I shouted them out last time when, who was on the fucking show? So many people was on the show. When Puerto Rican Jesus' son was here, that was the first sponsorship. They still fucking with a nigga, so you already know. Shout out to Flossie Pet Parlor. Y'all can check them out at 96-100 Fleet Place, Brooklyn, New York, 11201. Get your dogs groomed. A lot of y'all be out here got dogs, but y'all don't take care of your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Go get them dogs cut. The dog want to get a haircut too, you know what I'm saying? Dreads, they want to look good too. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Flossie Pet Parlor. Y'all doing your thing, and thank you for fucking with us, man. Today, we got my boy. I know he look familiar, but he might not look familiar because last time he had a mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mask is up today.
The mask is up. Valentine's Day, I guess he want to show his face. Long Island's finest.
Oh, that's dope.
My boy Driss.
What up?
What up, God? Welcome back to the show. You like a regular here, man.
I like coming here because I don't really like interviews, and I feel like, you know, me and you got some good chemistry when it comes to the interviews.
That's what's up.
You one of those guys, you know?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that shit, man.
I love the hospitality, got the culture pop going and all that.
Shout out to the culture.
Yeah, this ain't bad. Actually, let me get another sip right now. I need it.
Shameless plug. No, culture pop fucking with us too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
They fucking with us, man.
You got to get them on board one of my events. No?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Whenever, when you gonna do a little, you got a little a show going on for your new project.
Definitely.
FL2.
Definitely. We putting it together.
Fuck Love.
Fuck Love 2.
Let's talk about it, man.
I mean, it explains itself where you want to start, you know?
Yo, it's so much I want to talk about, man. So all right, before we get into that, let me ask you a question, right? It's Valentine's Day. Does love really exist? Does it still exist?
It exists. I mean, the Valentine's Day to me, I'm not really a program guy, so I really don't care about the Valentine's Day. That should be every day, right?
That's what I say.
I'm not.
But right now, I'm the bad guy because I'm here doing an interview.
Oh man, damn man, I done got you in some shit, huh? Hey, wow. You got the exclusive album. You got something to play on your way home.
Yo, fuck love. On the way home, I started playing fucking FL2, son.
Word.
That's crazy, man.
You gotta work, man. You putting in work, man.
That's what I said, man. This shit don't stop.
It don't stop, bro. It don't stop. I'm here with you, man. You know what I mean? On Valentine's Day, this is what we doing.
What made you come up with this title, Fuck Love?
It was something I wanted to do for a while. I just be like, I like if you look at the other EP I had, Duct Tape Theory with my boy Flames, it was like we just in the house building and we like, yo, we gonna come up with something dealing with duct tape on some street shit. Like everywhere you could use duct tape, whether you tie somebody up or wrapping a brick. I just like to try to think outside the box. So Fuck Love was one of them things like, you know, people make the Christmas albums, they even make the Grinch albums. It's like, all right, what's the flip side of love? Let's make an album about that where, you know, everybody not happy on Valentine's Day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people
lonely.
Break up and this their first V-Day together, you know what I mean, separate.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got something for y'all, you know?
So there's so much shit I could talk about with this Fuck Love shit because that's like the mentality of a lot of people right now, bro. A lot of motherfuckers is like, yo, fuck this shit, man. The relationships is failing at an all-time high because of social. I think it's because of social media, bro.
Definitely. That plays a big part in it.
Social media is fucking relationships up, bro.
You can move the same and it's all about programming. You know what I mean?
That shit is twisted.
Yeah.
Twisted, bro. I want to go in so much, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Okay. So when you came up with the title, Fuck Love, how you came up with the songs? Is it personal? Is it something that you're going through?
Some of them.
Real life experiences?
Yeah. I think part one was more personal. but it was mixed in with my stories and other people's stories, and you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, that barbershop talk with your boy, like, when the ladies ain't around and they wanna really vent, cause it ain't cool for guys to show emotions and
That's a
vent and
fact.
all that. So it's like, but your bros go through it sometimes too. Like,
All right.
yo.
So tell me an experience that you went through that made you say fuck love.
Um, I mean, everybody got good and bad
Tell
experiences.
me
I
your
don't I
bad
don't think
stuff.
it was like one experience that made me be like, yo, fuck love. I believe in love, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got bad experiences, you know what I'm saying? Like when it come to trust and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't know if I could trust a female 100%, you know what I mean? And if I can, then that's something that just gotta happen organically. But personally, I don't think nobody should be trusted 100%.
I feel like it's hard. Like, so you be around some shit. You know what I'm saying? You be around good events, industry events, so you see how a lot of females act.
Hmm.
They interact. Like my boy, for example, right? My boy, I was telling him I was going to do this interview. I was going to title it the Fuck Love interview. So he was telling me a story about his coworker, and this happened recently.
Hmm.
He said his coworker told him that he sent his wife some flowers at her job. He sent his wife some flowers and shit at her job, some roses,
Hmm.
right? Anonymously. Sent no name, no nothing, just sent her the roses.
Hmm.
She came home and she didn't bring the roses home and didn't even tell him that she got roses.
Shit like that.
Shit like
So
that.
that's why
Yo,
that's why I
bro,
say 100%. I don't think
his wife did that.
I don't think I can't trust no woman 100%. Even if she didn't cheat, it's like shit like that.
Nah, that's cheating, bro. That means it's
But I
something.
mean, like as far as like taking a certain type of action. But yeah, it's all the same when you think about it in certain ways. I mean, but that could be, I don't know, it could be looked at so many different ways like that. Like they say, when a guy like a woman pitch online and they got some sexy shit on, that's cheating. It's like everything is cheating. Well, what's really cheating? You know what I mean?
Cheating is a reaction, bro. Like if you, oh man, it's so many. If you gotta hide it from your partner, that means you shouldn't be doing it.
Boom, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be
Right
doing
there.
it.
So
If I'm liking shit out in the public, I'm not. There's no interest. I'm liking it on the public. It's everything you not seeing. Like 9 times out of 10, the nigga that's hitting your chick ain't in her comments.
yeah,
He not liking nothing. Know what I'm saying?
I feel like like transparency is everything.
For
Ain't
real.
no manual to love. You know what I mean? It's like what was it? I seen a clip online with Cardi B. I guess after whatever happened with her Offset, she said something like how people was talking crazy about her going back to her man, and she like I forgot exactly what she said, but something like he cheated, but I know what I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the people that was probably talking the most shit, they relationship probably in shambles.
Like the
That's usually
Christian
how it
Rock.
go.
Like the Christian Rock situation when she
Yeah.
popped back up with the tattoo of this dude Blueface on her face.
But
Everybody was
you know
getting at
what?
them.
Well, I know, and when you living in a hood, you see some of the wildest shit, the wildest couples. You
Be
might know a crackhead couple that been together 20 years.
that
They ain't got Krishan ain't got shit on them.
that's a fact.
But it's somebody that think their life is perfect, that want to talk shit about somebody else. You know?
But it was a whole bunch of Christian Rocks talking about Christian Rock.
That's exactly
You know what I'm
how it
saying?
always go. Like
That's crazy, son.
exactly how it always go. You know what I mean?
This shit is twisted, man. This shit is fucked up out here.
That's why I made the project. It's like, yo, everybody want to put that fairy tale, presentation out there, and it's like, yo, cut the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fake V-Day love and all that.
Even like first dates, sometimes it'd be like, it's like going on a job interview. Everybody gonna put their best foot forward and explain all the good shit, but they don't want to talk about how they gonna be late to work. They gotta take off mad days, all this shit. Like yo, like
They the
get it,
best.
get
They
it.
the best on that.
You're trying to close the deal, but it's like when does the honesty kick in? When y'all really get tied in and it's like, hold on, this ain't the person I need to be with. That's the problem right there.
That's a whole
You know what I
fact.
mean? So
You
you cheating yourself, really.
you really know the person. I feel like the real person come out towards the end of a relationship. That's when you really see the person that you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm
But
saying?
when they get real bad to the point where it's like, y'all hate each other.
That's
Now,
when you
now
see
some shit happen that you never thought could happen. Like,
she bringing niggas to the crib.
oh damn,
That never happened to me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying,
yeah,
it,
that's a
it,
rough one right there,
bro.
bro.
Chicks be like, yo, when he leave, I'ma come. Like it be super disrespectful.
Yeah, that's how you.
It'd be
get
super
jail, bro.
disrespectful,
Shit be
son.
fucked up, damn. Like,
So do all the gloves? Is it like do you say that all the gloves supposed to be off when it's a breakup? Like all the respect is gone?
not if you're dealing with a respectful person, because there's people out there that could break up, but they still got respect for each other. You know what I mean? And there probably was a breakup that was agreed upon. You know what I mean? That happens too. So it's like, yo,
But where that happened at? Because I be trying to just break up nicely, and that shit they make it nasty.
I mean, I've been in a relationship where I've broken up with a person. It wasn't. I mean, it was bad at the moment, but it wasn't bad. Like we was still able to have a conversation and just move past that and just be cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it can happen if the respect is there. You know what I mean? But the gloves off. It depends on. I don't think the tick for tack thing is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that. Like, when you younger, you might do all that shit. When you get a certain age, it's like, yo, like how some people be like, I'm gonna match your energy,
Right.
Or if this person cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat back. It's like, yo, like that shit.
That's draining, bro.
It's draining.
It's
like,
draining,
I'm
bro.
not gonna cheat back to cheat back.
Right. That's draining, bro.
So I gotta go find you're gonna go find somebody to fuck that you don't even want to fuck. If you did want to fuck them, that means you always wanted to fuck them. Like, which one is it? So it's like, it just sounds retarded. You know what I mean?
A chick fucked on me before and told me she felt like that's the only way she could get back at me. She felt like, I'm like, what you talking about? Like, you don't think that hurt me? She ain't care, bro.
Well, her goal was to hurt you.
Her goal was to hurt me, bro.
But I feel like people that look to do stuff like that is like, how much do you love yourself? You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. If I get cheated on and I'm ready to leave the relationship, I'm gonna do me, but I'm not gonna go like
purposely do some shit.
I might not be in that zone where I want to deal with anybody at that moment.
Right.
I'm not gonna go find somebody to go fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Now I gotta go invade their space and their peace and go fuck them, and I don't even want to be with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
now I got another headache. You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
Like, she just retarded. I'm at a point in my life where I like to protect my energy, yo. I'm cool. Like, yo, if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Keep it pushing. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, though.
Whoa.
So this Fuck Love project, right? This is something that you're going to continuously do. Every Valentine's Day, you're going to keep dropping the project.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody special on this Fuck Love too? Any special features, or this is something?
Nah, a lot of my projects really don't. I'm not really crazy. I got features, but the Fuck Love, I don't really do features right now. It's kind of just like more.
It's personal, intimate
thing, yeah.
Right.
And just in general, my projects, I'm not crazy on features. I got a project coming out in spring where it's gonna be a few features, but
what's that?
I like to just do my own thing. That's Rich Stick Up Kid.
Oh, Rich Stick Up Kids.
Yeah, Rich
Kids or kid?
Kid. Yeah.
Is the character different from Billy Ski Mask and Driss?
Oh, Driss, yeah, from Driss, yeah. Rich Stick Up Kid is just like another alias for Billy. I'm from that boom bap era where it's like that's my style, where you can have multiple different characters and styles and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Really nothing big with like a lot of the younger artists and the younger sound, but that's what I'm built off of, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
Driss is more like a intellectual conversation, and Billy Ski Mask just ignorant New York 90s shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give me the loot type
Right,
shit,
right.
man.
It's like a who you really are. You like y'all don't want to see me turn into him.
It's like you could be both. You both is
Right.
like you're high and you're low. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah.
I see you doing a lot of things, man. I go to your gram. You all over the motherfucking world, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to just leave my mark. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
How is it, man? How do it feel to be free, man? Like to do your own
What though?
thing,
What you
like
mean?
doing your own thing. Because I say that because a lot of artists sit on this couch and they ain't figure it out yet. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to get a dollar. They ain't put themselves in them right situations, in them right rooms.
I feel like it ain't no formula. Every artist different, but I think as far as the business side, that's something that every artist should learn.
Right.
Like for them, like how to market themselves on the business side, that's like important. I kind of learned that later.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
the music was always there, but like, you know, when I was younger, I always had like an old soul. So like even when I was younger, like this like around like I'm talking about like A+ days when I used to be doing hype man with him and stuff, and I used to be around him. Like I used to like hanging out with Uncle Ray, you know what I mean? Like, cause he was the manager, and
Okay.
I want to learn. He used to teach me about publishing and all that, like, and like a lot of the people our age in that circle, they didn't want to hear that shit. So
Right.
while they over here, I'm on this side of the room, just
Soaking up the real knowledge.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Even like I remember, I was young. I put out a demo, and I met the RZA at a video shoot, and I think I sold like 2,500 copies.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, look, this is my shit. Like, sign me. And he was like, yo, if you sold 2,500 copies, you don't need me to sign you. And I didn't understand that then. And then later on, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I just like to learn the business. That's very important.
Business.
Yeah, that's very important, man. Or
a lot of these artists don't know the business, bro.
nah, they don't.
A lot of them don't know the business, man. I be like, damn, you got the talent, but the talent not gonna get you the bag, bro.
Talent is only 10% of the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you could get, and even with like, you know, they see all these videos going viral with like people putting up 100,000, 500,000 on the table and the artist signing, like that shit be smoking mirrors. They probably ain't getting all that money. And then even if they getting the upfront money, they ain't looking at the back end. You know what I mean? They taking that upfront and they don't realize when that shit burn out, you're gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? When you realize what that back end shit is you sign. You know what I mean? So
that's what Yo Gotti did to Gorilla.
I ain't hear about that, word.
Nah, he gave like 500,000 right there.
But I mean,
I don't know.
too?
Huh?
A deal is fucked up too.
I don't know if a deal fucked up or not, but he was dropping bags on all of them. He dropped a big bag,
if you
Yo
got a
Gotti.
situation where you could get a bag and you got a great deal, that's a beautiful thing. But you know, it's just like some of these young artists, they go for the bag and then they get a bad deal. So you have the right people in your corner, the right lawyers and all that. Word.
And they say don't sign to their lawyers, to the label lawyers. Get your own lawyer.
You gotta get your own lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
Right. So what's next? You shooting any videos for this project?
Yeah. Next week we're gonna shoot one. Falling Too Fast. We're gonna shoot that. It's 5 records. It's an EP. We're gonna shoot that one, and then I got another one. Definition of Love.
Yo, that is only 5 joints, right? The way you when you sent me the rough draft, I couldn't really tell the titles of the songs how it came out.
Yeah.
But I could kind of tell from the hook what it was gonna be. That Definition of Love, that's my favorite.
Dope.
You went in on that.
Yo, and then that's one of the ones I really was like, I don't even.
You went in on that. Nah, that was hard.
Say that like that's the.
That's the one, bro.
Yeah.
That's the one. Who did the production on this project?
Ella World pretty much do majority of my Billy Ski Mask production.
Oh, okay, in-house.
In-house, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't go like outside of him?
Keep that sound. I do like Duct Tape Theory. You know what I mean? But that was my homie Shane in Atlanta. But you know, for majority of the time it's Ella World. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about everybody rocking a mask now? I know you see it. I know you see a lot of people rocking these masks.
Yeah, that's why I be wearing mine up sometimes. Like I just do it like a homage thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like we're gonna be real about it. The mask started with Ghost. I would say Ghostface was the first person wearing the mask. Then I think Doom came in and Doom took it to another level.
Right.
Um, but just paying homage, being that I'm honored to know both of them and be close to both of them. It's like even with Doom, like I hit him up like, yo, I'm about to do this Billy Ski Mask thing. I'm gonna rock
hmm
Mask, you know what I'm saying? What
hmm
you think? And he gave me his blessings, though.
Right.
Um, and that was dope. But I feel like people are going too far with it where like you're really jacking the shit. Like it's like, I wear it, but I'm not gonna be 24/7 hiding behind a mask. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Like Doom did that. Like,
Right.
that was dope. Do something else. Know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, but do something. Like, it's like you really taking the whole formula that this man created. And
Right.
no disrespect to anybody. This ain't like directed at anybody in particular.
hmm
But yeah, like I think it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Because great guard wear the mask, but this great guard, he don't take off the mask.
Right.
Like nobody don't know how to. Well, I guess his close family and friends do, but nobody outside of that know how this dude looks, bro.
He a dope artist. I like his music. I like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't nothing personal, but if you asking my opinion is my opinion. I
Right.
feel like anybody just like wearing a mask constantly, it's like, Doom did that, and everybody knows. It wasn't like it was so many other people doing it. Like, like I said, you had Ghost, and even Doom was inspired by Ghost. Ghost, Doom started wearing the stocking cap like Ghost,
Right.
and he went into the metal mask.
Yeah, the metal mask, the half face.
So yeah, he got that from Ghost. You know what I'm saying? To some point, but he perfected it and turned it into something different. Like,
Right.
I'm not saying don't wear the mask, but like, find something different to do with it. Like I said, I like to wear it, and there's some videos or interviews I'll roll it up.
Right.
It's like, I don't want to be one of them guys where you trying to figure out who I am. I think Doom mastered that, and that should be left for Doom.
When Great Guard was on the couch, I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't gonna never show your face?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, nah, they gotta pay me for that.
Well, that's cool.
He like,
How much?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They got to throw a couple numbers. They got to throw a couple zeros at him, bro. I don't know.
That's dope. That's kind of clever. That's kind of
so I understand where he going with it. He's wearing a mask until they pay him to take it off.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. Because think about it. If Ghost never took his mask off.
Mm-hmm. I never asked him that, so I'm asking what made him, because he was at first he wasn't showing his face at all.
He wasn't showing his face at all, bro.
Yeah.
What made him reveal himself? Was it he wanted to show that he was the nicest? Y'all got to see who the nicest.
Right.
Know what I mean? Because I know it was a friendly competition out of all them niggas. Like, yo, I'm the nicest out of everybody. Yo, I'm this. Was it that?
Nah, he changed the game with that. You know what I mean? I mean, you got people that probably did it in videos, but he really let you know, I'm not showing my face. So,
yo, bro,
I gotta say, Ghost was the first to.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
How was it like working with Ghost? Do you feel like any competition?
Nah.
Not competition. Like, do he make you a better artist?
Yeah, I think it's dope when I could go up in there and rap with the legends and they tell me that they fuck with my shit. It makes it more
shit like that.
All right, well, wait till I'm gonna go write some Ella shit now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the studio, Aisha Hall and Ghost and Method Man was there working on some with Ghost and they had some shit that was just phenomenal. And just like even hearing them, like they smoking niggas right now. You know what I'm saying? So that shit got me like, oh man.
I got to step my pen up.
Shit, I be
right.
full.
Now I think you was in the zone for this FL2 shit.
Yeah.
I like really listened to it today.
Mm-hmm.
I was come on the way here. I really, really listened to it. Like I listened to it earlier, but I said, let me listen to it one more time. And I was like, you was in pocket, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
You was in your pocket.
With people, not that I care what people say. I just create art and leave it there. But I can't wait to hear what kind of response I get. I know part one, it was like I got attacked. Well, the females attacked the shit out. You know what's crazy? The females supported it privately, like they'd DM me. Like,
right.
I fuck with it. But then my comments was crazy. The
Yo, this
dudes,
nigga don't
dudes,
like girls and all that
dudes
shit.
loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like I can't wait to hear what people say about it to part 2.
Bro, you know, we can't show emotions, bro. We can't show that we hurt, bro.
And then the flip side of that also is like it's always a guy fault kind of, you know what I mean? Like women don't really take accountability, right? They'd be like, this sound like two hurt niggas up here having a
Yo,
conversation.
bro.
But like,
Bro.
it's weird because it's like if a female address it about another female, they'll lay off. But like if Kevin Samuels do it, it's like, oh shit, nah, nigga, how dare you?
I never seen so many females praise that a man passed away in my
Wasn't that some
life.
shit? Yo,
Bro, it was like they
Yo,
won a championship,
damn.
bro. It was almost like they won a championship when Kevin Samuels passed, bro.
that show you how wicked.
But he wasn't bad, bro. He just was
wasn't
showing
bad. I would say maybe his delivery probably hurt people's
you.
feelings.
But listen,
But like I said, there's women out here that like Daisy, like she speaking some shit. You know what I mean?
I love Daisy, yo.
And it's like shout out to Daisy. She over here.
I
We gotta
love
get over it in a
Daisy,
minute.
man.
But it's like, you know, if it come from a female, it's like, all right, cool.
They respect it better.
They ain't gonna talk back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why I post Daisy on my Facebook page, and I be like, yo, since y'all assassinate me, now assassinate her.
Yeah.
Do it to her.
The messenger now.
Yeah, shoot her now. They like this. Now they stuck.
Yeah. Matter of fact, your Daisy, come over here, Daisy. Shout out to Daisy.
Shout out to Daisy. Come on, Daisy.
You can't shoot the messenger. You know what I mean? Daisy here, so you can't shoot the messenger.
Oh man, I can't wait. This is a surprise. This is a surprise.
Surprise.
Don't hurt him, Daisy. Don't hurt him.
Hook you up. We good?
How you doing, Daisy?
I'm good. How are you? Yeah.
Thank you for coming to the show, sitting on the couch. Oh my God, this is a blessing.
It's dope, right?
Daisy, please let the world know where you're from.
I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
I thought you was from Philly. You Muslim?
I am.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
All right. Listen, what made you take the male side of us? What made you want to hold us down?
I don't necessarily think I'm holding men down. I do think that I'm actually holding women up by making them hold themselves accountable.
Which they hate.
But you know, it's like you guys said, it is a little more digestible when a woman is addressing a woman. It doesn't always feel like an attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always take the angle of speaking to women about some of the things that we do that could be jeopardizing, you know, the relationships that we're trying to have.
Okay. Do you mind getting into some of this?
Sure.
All right. How you feel about, since it's Valentine's Day, we're gonna stick on that topic.
Okay.
How do you feel about this holiday right here?
I personally don't celebrate it. However, I can understand why it is important to some people. You know, so because I don't celebrate, I don't infringe on other people's, you know, desire to celebrate. It's an opportunity for people to connect with one another and to express their love for one another.
Ain't that supposed to be like every day?
It should be every day,
Right.
but sometimes today is the day that you start something new.
True.
And so I try to mind my business because it's not something that I need to do. Like, it's not a specific day that I need to, you know, show the people I love that I love them. But I'm not going to get in the way or hate if someone else chooses, you know, to take this time to do that.
Okay. So I know you heard me speak about Drizz about the situation my boy told me about his coworker.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
So I would agree with you. I would think that there's probably a little bit more going on than she's making her husband aware of. I do think that because she didn't know where it came from, she should have been honest to say, hey, I got some flowers today. I didn't get a card, you know, no one wrote a name to say that where it's coming from. And that would have, even if he didn't get it, that would have at least let him know my woman is going to be honest with you. She's
Right.
not keeping nothing from me. And I don't have nothing to worry about.
Right.
And if at that point, if he said, I didn't buy them, she's okay, well, what do you want me to do with them? And if he say get rid of them or whatever, then that's what she should do.
How you feel about that? You feel like she right about that, Joyce?
Definitely. Transparency is
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's just people not bold enough to do it. And
People be
that's
scared.
It's a problem. So now you invest in a relationship where y'all both are so focused on locking in that y'all wasn't being real 100% with each other.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't realize, if you just keep it real, you might get what you're looking for.
That's a fact.
Y'all so worried about not getting it that you be like, nah, let me just hold out a little bit.
Daisy, is social media fucking up relationships?
Oh man. I would say yes and no. So I do think that social media has caused people to feel that they need to overshare. I think people believe that validation is now more of a social media thing than it is an intimate personal thing.
Mm.
So I think to some degree, some people use social media as a means to validate their relationship or validate themselves. And that part could be what could be trouble. And then you have it where it may not. You could have a strong enough connection where you posting your relationship doesn't actually affect your relationship negatively.
Right.
But that really depends on the two people that are in the relationship.
Because I love the knowledge.
Yeah, so I think it's a double-edged sword. It is a benefit for some, and it could be a negative for others. I've seen the negative side of things because typically what happens, especially if it's an attractive man or a socially established man, he has popularity or something like that, and he gets a new lady, and the internet finds out that he has a new lady.
Ooh.
The other women that might have been there, even if they were there as of recent, when they get wind of that, then that can become problematic because so many women now want to prove that they were there. So it would take a very strong woman that could handle that type of position.
Indeed.
Someone like me, you can't shake me. Like, I'm far too confident, and anybody that I'm in a relationship with, it's going to be far too solid between us. Our communication is going to be on point. We're going to have a certain level of safety and understanding with each other that I'm not going to worry about anybody. So for some women, they don't have that level of thick skin. They're not tough enough to handle that kind of those type of like little trivial things, but it could be.
So why do women, and I've been waiting to ask this question to another woman, why do some, I ain't gonna say all women, why do some women wait until they washed up to want to be wiped up? They got 5 kids by a toxic dude. They, know what I mean? Like, now they want to break up after they got all these children. What's up? Why do women do that?
There is, at least in the African American community, there is generational delusion.
Generational delusion.
So these women are growing up where their grandmothers have told them, men will always be there, do your thing. You see your mothers doing their thing, and then you interpret and you do the same thing, and you repeat the cycle, and then you realize that when you're 35, 40 years old, that what your grandmother told you wasn't really a good idea for you to follow.
Facts.
And then when you also look at the picture too, you might have not even paid attention that your grandmother was a single woman. Your mother was a single woman. And here they are giving you advice on men, and neither of them have been able to establish and maintain a relationship. So I think that has actually transcended through generations with, especially in the African American community. And I think that has been perpetuated where it's been, we'll give a round of applause because she has a baby daddy, a new baby on the way, and no one is actually making it shameful.
Right.
So I think that's what's happening. Women are now saying, oh, I now have an understanding after you made all of these mistakes. But unfortunately, you can't erase your past.
Can't erase it.
Add on to that, like back in the days, like some people might argue, like, oh, well, my grandparents were together 30, 40 years. So you think there ain't nothing go down in 30, 40
Oh,
years? You know,
exactly.
it wasn't no social media then.
Mhm.
And, it was a time it was no cell phone. There
Word.
was a lot of dirt
A
happening.
lot of, yeah, it just wasn't recorded.
And they respectfully kept that a secret. So you
Mhm.
might see a good side, but there's always a bad side.
Exactly. And I just feel like with social media, everything is put out on public, so you give everybody a opinion to speak about your issues, and you shouldn't let nobody tell you how to run your household, how to treat your man. Most of these people that's talking, they in fucked up situations, or might be worse situations than the person they talking to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I agree with keeping your relationship private too off social media. Like, some people, if they're using it as like a marketing thing and trying to make $1 on it, all right, cool, but what comes with that.
Hey,
But, like overall, some things should just be personal. You know what I mean? It just creates negative energy that you don't need. Like,
mhm.
you even see it outside of social media. It might be friends that ain't happy with the person that's treating you how they want to be treated. You know what I mean? So social media just magnify that.
Bro, I dealt with that at work. I was dealing with a girl at my job,
Mhm.
and all the girls was hating on me with her. Like, they was like, yo, don't be with him. He talked to this girl. But that's not what I was doing. I was making one girl happy, but it's like they was mad that she was so happy that they wanted to destroy it. And guess what? They destroyed it. She let it fuck up.
Well, they didn't destroy it. She wasn't strong enough to stay in her spot.
Ooh.
She got tricked
She
out
gonna
of
hate.
spot.
She got tricked out of spot.
Tricked out
But
of
guess
spot.
what?
Sturdy enough.
Sturdy.
But guess what? She trying to crawl back in. But I'm done with that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong?
To each their own. You do have the right to decide what makes you happy in life. I'm not one for spinning the block. I think once you hit the exit, you've made
It's
it.
final. All exits is final.
Yeah. I mean, some situations I don't want to be absolute, right? Because in some situations, leaving and coming back may be what's best. But I do think that you saw something. You saw something. And it could be probable, it could be probable that something else arises in the future that she's not going to be able to stand next to you strong, And I feel like, if a woman is dealing with a man again that is maybe attractive to other women, he may be financially stable,
Right.
he may have certain morals and principles that make him attractive, automatically she should know that other women are gonna want him. So if you're chosen, if he picks you, you got to walk with your head up, your back straight. You have to actually have a certain level of I'm that girl
That's a fact.
in order to keep that. I believe strongly in, privacy is powerful. And it's a big difference between being private and something being a secret. Nobody has to know your business.
Mm-hmm.
And some women, they advertise their relationships and then they get upset that their billboard of their man now causes other women to want to be there.
Right.
So if you don't want everybody in your business, keep everybody out your business.
Don't put them in it.
Yeah.
So if you're driving in a car and your niece put on Fuck Love 2, how would you feel about Driss? Would you feel like he a toxic man?
No, I wouldn't say he's toxic. I do think that men should have an opportunity to feel. I think that they should have room to be human. I think that society has made it where men are supposed to be stoic all the time and that their feelings mean nothing. But if you are really a real woman, you wouldn't want a man that's completely isolating his feelings. You would want somebody that knows how to be vulnerable, and you would want to be able to have that level of understanding. I wouldn't want to be with somebody that I don't know, like I don't want to be in a relationship of mystery. Now, if our relationship is a mystery to other people, that's different. But I don't want to be in the dark with the person that I'm with. So I think it's important.
What's your sign? You a
I
Cancer?
don't believe in zodiacs,
You a
but
Cancer.
I was born in November.
Oh, you're a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer, right? So you speaking.
Tone just changed though.
Huh?
You was hyped when you said Cancer, then you said, "Oh, you a Scorpio."
Yo, but nah, for real, because
Damn, bro.
you speaking like how I want my woman to be.
That's why they need to tune in to listen to what I gotta say.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because it's like they lost out here. I don't know what's going on. Is the music? Did somebody hit the off switch? Something happened. I just don't know what happened.
Men do have a part to play. Men do have a part to play. And I'll say this, innately women are feminine, right?
Mhm.
The
Well, I don't know that because a lot of these chicks is
Yeah, but that's because there's a lack of masculinity wherever they are. When a man is stepping in the room, he doesn't have to say anything, and every woman in the room is going to submit to that energy. This is why the girls at your job was attracted to you and was hating on her, because they recognized the man was in that space. So it's really more about
I'm gonna send this
if we
episode to her.
get-
Thank
yeah,
you.
if
Keep going.
we
Keep going.
if we get back into the way that we were designed to be, men actually being leaders and men actually being kings, instead of us just saying grand rising, let's actually assume our positions. And I think if more men assert themselves as men and you don't tolerate no nonsense, you'll start to see women switch up. You'll start to see them get in line and do the things that's necessary, because the reality is that we want men.
Because they trying to assassinate us. They don't want us masculine.
Well, that's not necessarily
They don't
true.
want us
I
like
think
this.
that's just I think a lot of that is again, it's a lot of insecurity out here. There's a lot of there are a lot of people looking for validation, and they're using social media as a means to, build up their confidence in themselves.
Right.
So for me, my thought is, like I said, if a man assumes his position rightfully, and that means you don't tolerate nothing. If she's not the right type, if she's not coming right, you don't even waste your energy. After a while, if enough men do that to her, she's going to have to look at herself, because none of us want to be alone. And I think when that happens a few more times, but if you have a few guys playing into that just for the sake of, getting a one
Yeah,
night,
wham
or,
bam.
having a little bit of fun, then you're going to end up with the trash that you keep seeing.
That's a whole fact.
Mentality too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, like if you see it ain't what it appears to be, keep it moving. Because then you get one of those situations where it's like the nice guy always lose. You know what I mean? Like you become that knight in shining armor, and then it's like, okay, you thought that's what they wanted, and then they fuck around and cheat on you with a nigga that's totally opposite. So that shit happens too. Like the nice guy loses a lot. Like there was times in the past where there was females I dealt with that they had men,
Right.
married, dating, all that, and it's like, and some of them would tell me about their guy, and I'm like, oh, you got a nice fucking guy, like,
Right. But they just not happy.
like, yo, I don't get it, like, you know what I mean? I felt bad, like, yo, nah, this ain't cool, like, you know what I mean? But if it ain't right, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just with the shit, then be with the shit, but just be clear about what you with and be transparent about it.
I was dealing with a female, right? She left her situation to be with me. But it wasn't my fault. They relationship been in shambles, and homeboy Ben got caught cheating a couple times, and she just was done. But she decided to want to leave with me. Right? I fucked with her. She cheats on me with the nigga that she was with.
How was that?
It was fucked up. Because I should have just hit and just let, and this.
That was on you.
So that's what I'm saying. So what you said is right. Sometimes the good guy finish last, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be a good guy all the time. You gotta know when to be a villain. Heartless. But, I don't want you to think that all men is messed up, because sometimes a nigga gotta be on some, you gotta fall back. Because a smut, right? No disrespect, right? You got girls that'll fuck Dress, fuck him, fuck Joe and Blow than get to me and want me to wife it. If you a sucker, you gonna wife it.
And ain't nobody no saint, not to cut you off, sorry, but it's like, like I know I ain't perfect. I done
Yeah.
cheated before. I done did bullshit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You learn
As you
time
go.
goes on, like how you want to be treated and how to treat others. But
Mhm.
that's just an important thing. Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta know who's who, bro.
Yeah, like you gotta be clear what you're looking for.
So here's my thoughts, right? Because like Driss said, we definitely all have pasts. I do think that you can add value to yourself. I do think that sometimes you do have to go through some experiences in order to be a better person. So I don't necessarily write those women off because they've had some relationships from that they made from poor choices.
Right.
But I do think that we still need to be very realistic. If we look at ourselves like we would look at the real estate market, right? If you're in the market where the homes are $200,000, you can't put your home on the market for $500. If you want your house to be appraised for $500, it needs to be in a neighborhood of other houses that are appraising for $500, or the whole block needs to change.
Word.
So,
Damn.
unless the woman is actually changing her environment that's going to elevate her value, she's going to be considered the same girl she was back in the day. And this is where a lot of the women are delusional, because you're still connected to the whores that you were rocking with. You're still outside with the chicks that you was doing dirty stuff with, and then you're expecting to add value to yourself. You have to get a new circle of people to be around. And that is going to actually add some sophistication. That's going to add some quality, and then that's also quality control of yourself. So those are the ways that I think that we need to look at it. I don't think she should be written off because she's, she played for a little bit. But what has she done at this point, and what juncture is she at right now to really put herself in that, I'm this kind of woman and this is what I deserve at this point?
Hopefully it don't be too late. Don't wait. Change now. Because sometimes that shit follow you too.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You could be doing dirt in New York and then you want to move to Jersey and act like you an angel. Then it comes back like, yo, what? Nah, shorty, nah. Understand?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like I ain't gonna say everybody got a right to change. You know what I mean? You got a right to deal with them or not. You know what I'm saying? But
See,
you can't change and keep the same company.
Right.
Some people. I mean, me personally, like I don't like to judge, but yeah,
nah, I'm judging.
That
Fuck
shit
that
is rough. That's what I'm saying. It's like in certain situations where it's like, yo, I might have to judge this one. You know what I mean? Like,
this is my first fucking
body
episode.
you got? Like how many? Like like damn. Like nah.
It'd be real.
It'd be real. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
I really don't like
once
discussing this shit.
Once you go past a certain point, it's like, all right, that's just you.
Maybe. How many you'll take when you meet a girl?
I don't know.
5? Is 5 too much?
I don't feel like I'm gonna get the honest truth.
You're not.
You're not. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think
You're
that
not
should
gonna
be
get
the
honest
concern, though. I don't really think that should be the concern.
Wow.
Because so
Mileage means a lot. We don't want to.
In what context? Because if you don't know, right? Like most men think that they'll never know the real answer, right? If you don't know, you have no way of finding out her number.
Now we know because
So you have
the
no way
pussy
of
look like
finding
a
out.
screen mask.
But that's not always true.
That should be hate.
That's not always true.
Why not?
It's not.
You know when that shit got mileage on it.
I'm going to tell you, that's not always true. And you have to realize it could be a woman that's dealt with a man, the one man her whole life, and it could be beat up the same way. So that's not always true. But what I'm saying is that, say hypothetically, you don't know her number and you'll never encounter any man she's ever been with.
Mm-hmm.
But if her character is good, if you actually have a connection with her, you really do like her, you admire her, she respects you, why would that interfere with your relationship at this point?
I'm gonna answer that for low self-esteem. If she has a low, I can't be with a woman that has a low self-esteem.
So you feel like the amount of bodies determines her self-esteem?
No, the amount of bodies she think I caught, or women that like me. Like
No,
I could, I could.
I'm saying like a woman telling you how many bodies she got.
Oh yeah, that nah. I'm not. I can't. I can't.
So
I
what would be the
can't.
number for you?
Damn.
What's the magic number?
Well, it depends on her age.
So if
If
she
she's 30, if she's 30, 40, I say I take 5.
Come on.
you know what? You know
I
what?
take
You know
5.
what? This the shit that's crazy
I
because
take 5.
everything is double standard when it comes to all type of shit.
Seriously.
Relationships. It's like you know damn well like that's not possible. But it's like we as guys we don't want to hear certain shit.
Just tell me 5. Just be like, yo, I was in a relationship for like 10 years with each guy when I was like, I don't know, man.
Ask. If you can't handle that truth, don't ask.
Yeah, I ain't gonna ask.
I think you should focus more on the experience that you're having with her at that time. And I think if she's respectful of you, then she'll exude a certain quality and she won't embarrass you. You know, so
That's my fear. I don't want to be embarrassed. Like
then that's the insecurity that you might have.
I probably am insecure. I probably am. I don't want to be embarrassed. I've been embarrassed already. I told you I got cheated on. I don't like me. I gotta accept the fact that I get cheated on because I cheated a lot and it came back. My karma.
Niggas don't like that.
Niggas don't like admitting that they got cheated on.
Like crazy, and they lady cheat one time.
Shit is a dagger. It's a funeral for real.
Come on, what you do to me?
Yo, because you know why? You know why? Because you let another man conquer you.
Conquer.
He conquered you.
That's a deep word.
And he stabbed you up. He like this. We giving it, you receive, the female's receiving it. So it's a different type of energy, bro.
Agreed.
So that's why I hurt more because I feel like when a woman is stepping out, it's on some emotional shit. Like,
I agree with that.
she might really love this nigga. Like, you love that nigga? What the fuck? Tell me you love him. Like,
And then that also falls into like what I was saying with the nice guy. Like sometimes with the nice guy, it's a conquer thing. Like a woman might get bored. Like, yo, they might be like, I wanted all this, but now it's like I conquered this person. You know what I mean? Dudes do it too, but I'm just saying like
I conquered this
I've
person.
had conversation with females where they was like they bored with their nigga. Like, and he doing everything that you asked him to do, but they just bored. So I don't know.
So what coming from a woman perspective, what'll keep a woman happy? And she got everything in the house. What keeps her happy?
Consistency. It's consistency. I think for most real women, right? Ones that's not playing games. I think the way that you start with her, you have to be intentional on trying to maintain that momentum. It doesn't have to be exactly the same all the time, but you know, a certain level of attention, of course. And I think we as women need more validation than most men, right? We need it verbally. If nothing else, we need it verbally. So I think that has to be consistent. But I'm also a little different, right? Because I'm not looking for public opinion on what I should expect from my man, which a lot of women do. Like today is Valentine's Day. Roses is not the only romantic thing that a man can do for you. You know what else is romantic? And paying the bills. And I don't have to worry about an eviction notice and the water is running and I have food in the refrigerator. That's extremely romantic to me because there's a lot of women that are struggling to take care of themselves. So to have a man that he might not get you flowers, but you don't never have to worry about the first of the month.
Word.
It's really about perspective and it's really about what you are considering important. And I think all of those efforts, especially if a man is doing it, a real woman should be acknowledging it.
My song was based. One of the songs on the project is based on that. What you just said. It's called "Some Win, Some Lose," but like, in the song, the woman ends up cheating with her boss. You know
Yeah.
Because the guy was doing everything he could do. His heart was there. You know, and he worked his butt off, but you know he only made a certain amount of money.
That's the song I say he talking about me on.
Oh shit!
Well, I was like, yo, you talking about me on that song, son?
But like to add on to what you were saying, right? So, what if everything on that checklist that you want out of a man is getting done, and that's consistency because they're constantly doing it, right? But it gets boring because for years you getting the same thing.
So then she needs to find a way to the solution. If she's bored, she needs to create a solution. So
What's the solution?
it depends on what's causing her to be bored. So I believe that, most people are bored because they do everything too quickly. So in the first couple of years, you're going to every restaurant, you're taking every trip together, you're doing all of the adventurous stuff where you're not even thinking about the
You're
long
not spacing
term.
it out, right?
And you're not allowing yourselves the space and the time to create excitement. So if off the bat you doing everything sexually, like I said, you going to every hot, spot, what is going to happen 5 years, 10 years in? You're likely going to get bored because you've done everything already. So I think more so it's like pacing yourself. And if there is some level of boredom, you should be able to communicate, hey, I want to try something different.
What's trying something different? Bringing another partner in the bed?
No, I don't necessarily think that that's the case. But if she needs to be somebody else, I'm sure she can be somebody else. But you got to have the heart to do that. Like you have to be a confident woman to be able to pull that off. I'm going to be Jessica, Sally, Rachel, Michelle, Daisy, whoever I need to be in order for this to work. And that's the level of investment that I'm going to make in my relationship. So I know it's probably going to get mundane, but there's hundreds of ways to be pleased. There's hundreds of ways to do things.
Was your mind always like this?
Always.
See, you on the ding, you on your ding, so it's a different type of energy coming from you, yo. Everybody not like this.
I wasn't always Muslim. And but the mentality that I have, I'm grateful because I was raised by my grandparents who have been married 40 plus years. But, even when they were disagreeing, I watched my grandmother make sure that her man had a plate every night. He never ate off paper. He never ate on a paper plate. He never used plastic utensils.
Don't bring me no paper plate. I eat out the glass
But
plate.
he wasn't that kind of man. He didn't even have to say that. She was just that kind of woman.
And all the food don't go on the paper plate anyway. Like,
even if it did, it was a certain level of service that they were giving each other that I was able to observe. So while he got meals prepared and served to him on China, she never paid a mortgage. And that house that he paid off is now mine. That's the way that I, was brought up. And I saw her make certain sacrifices and I saw him make certain sacrifices that, for me, it's like non-negotiable, so.
I got that. That's heavy. That's deep. Shout out to you, Daisy.
Yo, the when you got cheated on, the dude that slept with your girl, like how do you feel? Like he was on your level?
Nah, hell no. He was fat. He was fat.
He said he's fat.
Like, yo.
damn,
That was
like,
it?
just-
What happened is, it was her baby father.
So they already had a connection.
They had a connection.
Well, they might have never stopped dealing with each other. That could have been a consistent thing.
But she lied to me. You understand? I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. You see, but
So why do men cheat? So what's the reason why you would cheat in a relationship and say
at this age now, I wouldn't cheat.
Okay.
If my younger, I'ma cheat just for the numbers. Like it's like a sport.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like a lot of times with men they don't cheat, but with emotions involved, they sometimes they just want to. Not saying that makes it better, but
Just doing it just to do it.
I think
Like,
it's different from when a female cheat. They just want to. A guy could cheat and never speak to the woman again.
a female cheat, she gonna move in with a nigga. Like, yo, what the fuck? She ain't come home in 4 days.
Yeah, I got cheated on one time though. The nigga ride a bicycle. I was like, this nigga sell nickel bags. Like, yo, I couldn't I couldn't believe that shit. Like that shit hurt because I was just like, damn, like you could have cheated on me with somebody that was
Word.
But maybe the nigga just had game. Maybe he knew how to conquer the mind. I don't know what, but I know the nigga wrote.
It was something.
She fucked me up.
She was like, yo, this nigga just always driving around in the car. Fuck this nigga on his bike.
Yo.
You know what? Sometimes it depends. For some women, like you said, it is emotional. So he could have been saying something that she
Didn't hear in a while.
That
right.
game.
Yeah.
See, that's what I think with like the conquer thing. Sometimes you could be Mr. Nice Guy, and it might be somebody that tell a girl, "Yo, shut the fuck up, yo."
She like, ooh,
Hold on, let me
damn. He ain't tell me.
get this nigga in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't.
My man never tell me to shut the fuck up.
Well, we do need that. You know, I think men, the nice guy, it's great, right?
Say it.
But this is the thing that's charming about men to women is the masculine energy. So we want to feel like you are
Conquering
stronger
me.
and you're right. We want to feel like you are above us to some degree, right?
Mhm.
So if you're always in this very mild, meek, timid kind of, that's not gonna make us feel softer.
So it should
But-
be like sometimes like you just disrespectful. or
No,
what?
I don't think you should be disrespectful, but I do think that there should be a certain level of assertiveness.
Mhm.
I think there should be a level of this is what I said is going to happen,
Mhm.
and that's just what it is.
Mm.
Even sexually, a lot of women want to be dominated. They won't say it, but they want you to be the one to initiate and
Dominated, choke, smack,
all of that.
all that.
A lot of women like that.
Okay, I got you.
But again, it's really about moving at a pace that allows you to really thoroughly know someone.
Mhm.
Most people are just looking for like the sexual gratification, and this is why you jaded down the line and don't really know the person well.
Right.
You know.
See, my thing was this, right? If you're gonna cheat, let that be forever. Don't cheat. Get caught, right? Nah, for real. And then try to come back. You made your decision, so stay there. Don't try to come back and make it right with me. Like, all right, I'm done. I fucked him one last time. I just wanted to make sure I didn't like it, and then want to come back and be lovey-dovey. That don't happen.
Has something like that ever happened though, where you got cheated on and they came and told you?
Yeah,
Oh damn!
this same girl.
You
I'm
didn't catch-
traumatized
you
behind
didn't
this
catch it,
shit,
They told you. You
bro.
didn't even know till they told
Bro, I'm traumatized behind this
Some
shit, Trish.
bullshit, though.
That's the last. Yo, after that, I was like, I'm done.
you. So how did
But with
it's
her.
like I gotta tell you something?
She was like, yo, I fucked him. Fucked who? What? Fucked who?
You respect the honesty though?
I respected it. I did respect
A
it.
lot
You
of women don't do
know what I'm
that.
saying? I bust ass right after that, but
See?
it was nothing else I could do after that.
The honesty.
Nah, seriously, I was done after that.
I had a situation where a female was honest with me and I couldn't even move forward. You know what I mean? I told her if she'd be honest with me.
I'm a fuck with you, but you backfired on her. You was like, nah.
And I wasn't no cheating. Though. It was just some other shit, bro. Like,
You ever cheated, Daisy?
No.
shit.
Mm-mm.
You never cheated.
Nope.
You
And
a good
there's-
girl.
I think there's 3 types of people: the cheater, the cheated with, and the cheated on. And I've been the cheated on.
Some people do both.
Some
Damn.
people do all 3.
You never been like tempted to cheat a little bit?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
No.
Yo, you a good woman.
I think cheating is a scapegoat. To me, I'm far too real. Like my ego is too.
What part of Jersey you from?
I'm from Newark.
Yeah, I gotta go to Newark.
My-
I know it's more another one,
my-
another Daisy out there.
My ego is in that area. My ego is a little too big, right? My ego is a little like I don't gotta lie. If I'm not liking something, I don't like it, and I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. And I'm articulate enough to be able to tell you that I don't like it, and I don't have to be disrespectful, and I don't have to do anything that's gonna make you feel less of who you are by me being honest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, cheating is like a non-negotiable for me. I don't play those kind of games.
So once a dude cheat, that's
I'm
it.
out. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm at that point now too because especially with a female, but female cheat, she gonna feel more comfortable with cheating again,
She will,
and then she gonna cheat again.
just like you would.
No,
Yeah.
because we not cheating with emotion. Y'all cheating
It
with
doesn't matter whether you cheat with emotion. What matters is that you were able to do it the first time and got away with it. And if you've seen yourself be in that position once, you know that you can do it twice. So,
you be scared of them motherfucker.
well,
But that's why at this age now, I wouldn't cheat. I get with a woman and be with her. Since
or
like,
be honest that you have desires for another woman, because the likelihood of the woman leaving before you do the act is less likely.
That's true.
If you're honest and say, listen, I need to be with somebody else, I'm interested, she might be sad about it, but she may say, you know what, I respect it.
Like,
Cool.
see, for
Go
all
do
y'all-
it, but
all
come
y'all that's
back.
Watching this
Yeah.
interview, I said that earlier, and I'm sure when y'all get to that part, y'all probably gonna talk shit about me. But now a woman is saying it, and I'm sure it's more digestible.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It just, I'm happy that you came in the middle of the show, because this is something that they needed to hear. They heard the men's side, now they hear your side. So it's a balance. They not gonna kill me in the comments. I might get deleted. Some people might be like, I ain't moving forward. Then he's a womanizer. They not two narcissists was up there. People use that. They use that word too freely too.
Yeah.
Everybody's a narcissist now. A narcissist. Everybody's a narcissist now, bro.
Yeah.
What's that other shit they use? The
Gaslight.
Gaslighting. Oh God, you're gaslighting me.
I hate conversations, not just relationship wise, but
I hate these conversations,
I hate conversations where people start using a word that everybody using. I start thinking like, man,
you social media doubt. You looking at all this relationship shit.
Mine is just like damn.
This is my first time talking about a relationship. I don't even like doing this shit. Like when he said, yo, when I told Driss I wanted to come on and do the interview for the Fuck Love 2, I knew we was going this way, but I didn't want to go this way.
I mean, it's an open conversation. It ain't like it's so personal. I mean, here and there a little bit, but it's just like, I think it's a conversation that people want to have or don't have. You know?
They scared to have these
Girls
conversations.
might have it with their homegirls, guys have it with their guys, but it's like, we just all kicking it.
Yeah.
And that's what Fuck Love is about. It's like, I'm a guy, so I'm talking from my point of view and other guys' point of view, but women can relate to the project too.
Right. Right.
So
yeah, I definitely think the women are gonna relate. I love the project.
Thank you.
And I think women need to hear again. I'm glad men have a voice now. So I think your perspective is gonna actually help the women that really want to be better women. It'll help them be better women.
That's dope, man. And I like your project too, because it's coming from a side that a lot of people don't hear. A lot of people were scared to open up about. Bro, niggas don't come on the show and say they've been cheated on. They want to say, yo, I cheated with this amount of women, but they don't want to say how many times they got cheated on. You know what I'm saying? I count my wins with my losses. I lost a couple. You know what I'm saying?
And the project it's about more than that. It ain't like it's just about a guy that got cheated on and a guy point of view from that. It's about
different perspectives.
It's different perspectives. Like, overall, it's just like why you don't fuck with love.
Right.
It might be for the moment. It might be for good.
Right.
Things that come to the mind when I'm writing. Or why, like on part 1, I was writing the record, and I looked at online, and it was a dude. It was a dude that he did like a live video. I don't know if you remember. I think this is around.
Yeah, he killed his girl, his wife, and his
family court and all that.
Yeah.
In the house and killed the girl.
Yeah.
I started writing the second verse from that point of view.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Because people,
what you know about love. So
a lot of people is hurt, bro. So this is perfect for that, man.
Yeah.
Perfect time for that.
Check out part 1 if you haven't checked that out too.
Even though the covers is.
Now I try to do covers like that. All my covers, I try to have something that's just like it draws you in. So yeah, this one is part 1. It was a sniper, a hitman killing Cupid. This one right here, you got OJ. You know what I mean?
And OJ.
Bronco chase.
That was nasty, bro. OJ the GOAT, man. OJ is the GOAT, man. For real.
But then after this, we got some other music coming, so we'll get out that zone and get into some different shit.
I'm still waiting for the clan to come through here, man. The crew.
We got to put that together.
I'm ready for that, bro.
City?
Yes. Yap.
That'll be crazy.
Bring Yap come through. Now they gonna have to.
We need to do like a cypher or something.
Bro, I got the other studio. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Word, I'm ready for that. Daisy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate
I'ma edit these shits up so crazy when I go in the crib. It's gonna be crazy. Driss.
Yo, love.
Thanks,
Appreciate you
bro.
always. I love coming here, man.
Nah, this is not over. Y'all make it seem like it's over.
Okay. Okay.
Can you give your shout your IG out and where they can find you at?
Sure. They can find me on Instagram at Daisy Grant, DaisYGrant. The same on Facebook, and that's where I'm at.
Shout out to Daisy, yo. Y'all
Shout
got
out
to
to
out. She really be dropping.
Daisy is the truth.
She be dropping it.
The truth. The truth. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Dress, man.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know when the video is dropping, bro.
I don't got a date for that yet, but it's gonna be a different type of video.
Any new movies? Because I know you behind the scenes doing the movie thing. What's up with the
I
movies?
just finished up a script about the Zodiac Killer. So
Woo! You know he's from my hood, right?
what?
The
real one?
real Zodiac Killer
Original one.
is from East New York.
That's dope.
He's from Pickin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the copycat.
Nah. That was the real Zodiac Killer, bro.
Okay.
The real Zodiac Killer.
The real one.
Yeah. Like in the 80s and shit. Yeah. He's from right there. He was like Pickin and Euclid, bro.
Sure about that?
Positive, bro. We can Google it. I can Google it right now.
Because I thought the copycat was from Brooklyn.
Nah, well,
Alright, so I got some work to do.
this Zodiac Killer nigga was from Brooklyn, bro. East New York. Word up. So you gonna do a movie about that?
Yeah.
You finished it?
Kind of like inspired by him. It's based on, some events.
That's dope, man.
Word.
That's dope. Is it hard? So that's basically like what's that? Would you consider it a horror, drama?
Like a thriller.
How do is when you do those movies, those thriller movies? Is it more like the beat? What you call it? Like the soundtrack that make it more like scary,
I think the sounds definitely play a part of like anything that's scary.
right?
Yeah. That sound is like important.
So how did you get the actors? Like everybody's new or
Well,
it's like
we didn't start casting yet. We just finished the script.
oh you just wrote it. So now you're gonna get the actors to act it out.
We're gonna cast it for that.
Got you.
So, yeah, but it's
I know it's classic.
It's different.
No, it's classic.
Different type of project. Yeah.
Where you gonna want us? You gonna shop it for like a movie theater or like go straight to?
we got a few things, few options lined up.
Dope.
But this one is 100% like me, like nobody else, and it feel good too. Just putting that together.
You be writing your own shit like that?
Well, it's a lot to write, man. So what I do now, most of the time, I
Ideas.
create the storyline from A to Z,
Mm-hmm.
and then I bring a writer in to just fill in the blanks.
Right.
So it's still my creation.
Yeah, but you just making them. They just like
Word.
breaking it down for you. Put this there. Put that there.
Dialogue and all.
Yeah, the dialogue. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. How long you been writing scripts for? Because I know you've been doing this for a minute.
Probably like, maybe like 2012, something like that. I think I started.
Yeah, because 50 said, yo, the rap money was good until I seen the movie check.
That's different. Like my first check with the film shit, I was like, damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa. Shout out to Kenan Thompson and to that. Like I got hooked up. And I damn sure I was a believer after that.
So the movie checks is the truth, huh?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Word.
I gotta get behind the
Gotta
scene. I
get
ain't in
with
the
it,
movie.
man.
Yeah, I gotta get in the movie.
Get with it, man.
Word.
For real. Like that's
Word.
that. It's a lot of things we got going on. We got the water too. DNA water.
DNA water. Shout out to my boy.
Jay.
Cautious J. Industry J.
What's up, y'all?
It's my guy.
And right now it's exclusively at Zen Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna start branching out with that.
I'm waiting to get the sponsorship with DNA as well, man.
Okay.
I need a box, bro.
We gotta work on that.
I need a box, right?
Box over here.
I need a box over here. Exactly. I get the
we gotta
DNA.
do that. Yo, Jay, Perry, we need a box.
Word.
Right here.
We need a box, man. Stop playing, man. I'm right here, bro.
Nah, we gotta do that.
For
I love
real.
what you're doing too. Like,
Thank you, man.
like you really grown with this shit, man. You know what
I'm learning, son. You know how this shit.
Yeah.
You was like, when I moved to this new studio, you was probably like my third. Yeah, you was my third guy
Yeah.
that came through and did numbers. That's when I knew I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Even my mother was like, who was that guy you had with the ski mask? I was like, wow. My mom's even watching this shit.
Oh, that's fine.
Whoa, my mom said, yo, who's the guy with the ski mask? I was like, yo, he not crazy, man. He just...
I know, yeah. Sometimes that mask can scare people off, you know?
Nah, that shit is a dope concept, though, bro.
Right.
Let the people know where to find you at.
I am Driss. Driss TV on YouTube. You know, I got a website coming soon, so just stay on the lookout for that. Then we got the whole Yap City movement. Shout out to Ghost, the whole team. We about to hit y'all with some heat.
Shout out to Aisha Hall too, man. She been working. I see she working. She working.
Yeah.
She working, and she working now. She back on workout shit.
You know, yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah, so we gonna have a great spring, great summer. We dropping shit back to back.
I see. And also, shout out to Flossie Pet Parlor. Get your pets groomed. What's that? What's the address? 96-100 Fleet Place, Brooklyn, New York. Open Wednesdays to Sundays. Go get your cats, your dogs.
All that, hook them
Your
up.
dogs groomed up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the show. Don't be a motherfucking hater, man.
Salute.
Moving forward. We out.